In the Southern Hemisphere, on the crossroads of different cultures, the biggest island state, Indonesia, is located. It's absolutely different from all the other ones around it. Presumably, that is due to its unique location, totally on islands among different cultures and states. It has turned into a so-called melting pot for various styles of life and cuisines. So, what dishes and treats can one pamper themselves with, especially on the capital island of Java, in Jakarta? Pretty obvious with the traditional dishes of the local cuisine, which include a lot of fish and a vast range of seafood, cooked mostly in a national style, breaded and fried in batter and slightly sweet. Delicious, but uncustomary for a European traveler. As for the environment of the national restaurants, it's pretty pleasant and the service is nice. Alongside with the rather stylish Indonesian restaurants, there are street stalls providing the same local traditional dishes, but without any gloss or luster. I can't be that sure about the quality of the food as in restaurants, but the sight of the food stalls is fabulous. Since the countries like Japan and China are just at the stone throw from Indonesia, you're sure to find some mouth-watering Japanese goodies there and to dine in style with a lot of delight. Have a try of various savory dishes as well as perfect traditional desserts, which are served in Japanese restaurants. Chinese food is also found here, and the best place where you may opt for tasting it is the famous Chinatown in the north of Jakarta city. It's definitely worth visiting, and not only for the sake of Chinese treat, but for the unique experience of the traditional Chinese market where locals seem to sell everything you may dream of having. Food, clothes, fabrics, gadgets, toys, pets, household device, and piles of other necessary and useless stuff. But the most picturesque to me still was the sight of food-providing part of the market, with its rows of peeled frogs ready to cook, tons of alive snails swarming around, and other alive and gutted creatures sold as ingredients for the local specialities. Despite being so far away from European part of the world, you are bound to find plenty of options of traditional European cuisine. A good steak with a choice of sauces to your taste and a bottle of beer. Well-cooked and nicely served salads and main courses with an enjoyable view. And definitely a good old omnipresent Starbucks with its giant cups of extreme variety of coffee. Moreover, since the country used to be a colony of the Netherlands for more than 3 centuries, a demanding traveler is bound to find some attractive, pleasant restaurants in the Dutch style, with various dishes and desserts of European cuisine. The atmosphere of the place is as much like the authentic Dutch one as possible. Thus, when you're tired from the local environment and urge your native dishes, you always may drop in one of good old European cafes or restaurants here to pamper yourself with the far, far away home tastes. No worries for being a European in an Asian country. You're not going to starve hungry here. Dare, travel, explore, and relish the moment.